Is it better to buy a home when renting is easier? For most people, yes. Home ownership is the key to stability. The opportunity to change your circumstances from holding a life together to building a life of significance in your community. Here's why. Reason number one, why homeowning is better than renting: predictable expenses. With a fixed rate mortgage, you know exactly what it's going to be every month and every year. It's not going up. It's not going to change unexpectedly. You're not at the whim of a landlord. Even though you have some variable expenses, homeowners typically have more stable costs of living. Reason number two, why homeowning is better than renting: your creative design choices. Sometimes the landlord lets you paint, sometimes they don't. When you own it, you don't even have to ask. Want to take down a wall? So take it down. Need an extra bathroom? Add it. Something you don't like about the kitchen? Change it. Need a home office that you find interesting and compelling enough to keep you focused? Create it and make it captivating. You don't need permission. Reason number three, why homeowning is better than renting: no unwanted visitors. Under the right circumstances, your landlord has the right to enter your home even when you're not there. Under some circumstances, even when you say no. When you own, you don't have to deal with unwanted visitors. Reason number four, why homeowning is better than renting: take control. When something breaks, you're at the whim of somebody else. The landlord complains about the midnight call, but you're the one who has to live with the broken pipes, power, toilet, whatever, all night. When you own, you decide whether it's worth getting someone out on the weekend or whether you can live with it for a couple of days. You decide if you can fix it yourself with a YouTube tutorial and a wrench and a buddy, or if you need to hire a professional. You also decide if you're tired of the paint colors, the tile, the bathroom, the vanity. You make the decisions. It's all in your hands, and improvements mean more money down the line when you're ready to sell. Reason number five, why homeowning is better than renting: having a yard. If your only contact with nature is a potted plant, it's time for some space. You can eat, read, entertain, play outdoors anytime you like, from morning coffee to evening meals. Choose plants for their color and aroma. Include cooking herbs or vegetables. Start a fruit-bearing tree that provides shade and food. If that's what you want, that's what you can get. Reason number six, why homeowning is better than renting: pet ownership. Pets are great for kids, for protection, for quality of life. Most landlords charge an extra fee for a dog or a cat and limit the size or number. And guess what? They have the right to change that policy when the lease is up. If you're forced to move for any reason, you may not be able to find anything in your price range that allows it, so you may still be forced to give up a member of your family. When you own, no one can make that decision for you. You can set up the house and yard so it makes sense for you and your whole family. Reason number seven, why homeownership is better than renting: keep your money. Would you burn the amount of your rent every month? Would you flush it down the toilet? Would you give it away every month? Because that last one is exactly what you're doing. You're giving it to someone else and you're never going to see it again. When you own, you pay that money into your mortgage. It's sitting there waiting for you to take it back later when you resell for more than you bought it for. The money you paid into your mortgage comes back to you, and you can put it towards your next bigger home, or you can downsize and keep the excess cash. Reason number eight, why homeowning is better than renting: tax write-offs. Mortgage interest and property tax payments are often deductible, providing homeowners with valuable tax benefits. These deductions can contribute to significant savings that positively impact your tax returns and your financial situation. Reason number 9 why homeowning is better than renting. Owning helps your credit score. A mortgage is considered good debt as opposed to bad debt. You own something you can resell later for more than you bought it for, making a substantial profit. So your score goes up for more than just paying on time. Your home is included as part of your net worth. Compared to renting, which maybe helps to pay on time, and that's it. Or credit card debt, bad debt, which carries around 18% interest depending on your credit score. Reason number 10 why homeowning is better than renting. It's easier to upgrade. When you rent, to get a bigger, better place, you have to save for the first, last, and deposit while paying rent and planning for bigger rent. When you own, you sell the house you're in to get the money to put towards your next bigger home. Most people do exactly that every 8 to 10 years. Now, yes, especially those last two reasons are exactly why it's hard to get out from under renting. Getting your credit score high enough is a big challenge. Saving money for a down payment and closing costs is a much bigger amount than first and last month's plus deposit. But here's a life hack for you. The key to knowledge. Success is about opposites. The key to knowledge is to come to terms with feeling stupid. When you practice a new skill, you feel like an idiot, but that's because it's new. When you do what you know, you feel smart, but you're not learning anything new. So if that's all you ever do, you've plateaued, you've stagnated. Likewise, the key to wealth is to live like you're broke. Only then can you save enough money to invest in things that last and things that earn you more wealth. Live beneath your means to increase your means. And if you're thinking you can't afford a mortgage, consider this. In all likelihood, your rent is paying your landlord's mortgage. You are buying a house just for somebody else. The problem is that you're buying a bigger house than you can afford. The one you're renting was purchased years ago when homes were a little cheaper, and likely your landlord had a down payment, so the loan amount wasn't the full amount. So I'm afraid the home that's spoiling you for a house you can't afford is the one you're already living in. That's why the most difficult part of going from renting to buying is that you'll probably have to downsize into your first home, while at the same time your expenses are going up. It's frustrating, but remember, it's only temporary. In a few years, and it doesn't have to be 8 to 10, you can sell and use the proceeds for a bigger home. But here's the thing, it's worth it. From financial stability to personal fulfillment, homeownership offers excellent benefits that can significantly impact your quality of life.